up? What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. It's Sunday morning, right? We're trying to get some cash. I'll be doing a quick 15 to 20-minute rundown of every single game, breaking you off with my official plays as well. I have official plays. I have personal plays. I don't mind sharing my action with you guys all for free. Only thing I could ask my guys, if you could, hit the like button, share the show as well, retweet. And we trying to cash, man. It's all free picks every single day. Only thing I ask is y'all show some love, my guys. Pop off in the chat as well, man. This chat is one of the best communities ever. Make sure y'all post those plays in chat, sides, totals, props, all that shit, man. We're trying to get some cash here. I'm gonna put them up on the screen as well, man. So let's get straight to it, man. I'm not here to waste your fucking time. Let's go straight to it. First game up, we going to the streets of New England. We got the Patriots getting 2.5 points. Home dog, Bill Belichick, right? This is a role that they've been good in past years. I don't care. This isn't past years. I'm taking the Ravens minus the 2.5, minus the 3. They're coming off a game. I'm sure they're gonna come in pissed off. We got to give them credit. They got up a nice lead versus the Miami Dolphins there, right? And then they lost it, getting complacency. It's kind of, I'm not sure what's with these new players, man. NBA, all the sports, you get a big lead and they kind of just quit and don't finish out the game. That's what happened with the Ravens. They're showing us they're a really good team. Lamar Jackson is showing us he's gotten elite, not elite yet, but throwing the football, he can hurt you with that as well. He does have somewhat of a little elbow injury, but hopefully he gets an injection and pain injection and he's ready to go regardless here. I think he can do it passing and running here. Dual threat quarterback is one of the things that's been a nemesis for the New England Patriots over there. There's a lot of sharps on the Patriots today, guys. I'll be honest with you, from 3 down to 2.5. I don't care. Sometimes the square plays hit. I don't necessarily think it's square. I simply think that the Patriots are down this year. They don't have the offense to keep up with the Ravens here, in my opinion, guys. So somewhat of a square pick, but who cares, man? Sometimes the square picks cash and not always just going to go blindly with the sharps. They're on the Patriots here. Ravens, somewhat of the public side, I don't fucking care. I'm on the Ravens here, bounce back spot, and I'm really low on the Patriots this year, guys. So they'll beat the middle of the pack teams, but I do believe the Ravens are a top tier team, and I believe they're winning this fucking game. Should have won last week, right? So you see how good the Dolphins been playing. Ravens were smacking them up. The Patriots did not have a Waddle or Tyreek Hill over there, man. So let's see what happens. Let's see if Mac Jones can throw the ball, complete a more than 20-yard pass downfield. I don't see it happening. Give me the Ravens here, minus the 2.5, my guys. Like I say, no Myers for the Patriots as well. But like I say, nothing's guaranteed, guys. But I like the Ravens today. I think they're a top team in the NFL, coming off a bad loss, heading on the road versus this Patriots team. They're not your grandpa's or your daddy's Patriots, my guys. Let's just put it like that. They'll try to win games with defense. The offense is very stagnant. Give me the Ravens. Yes, sir. Yeah, K-State. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But Ravens, minus 2.5, official play for me, my guys. Let's go over here to the streets of Miami. Here we have the Dolphins getting 4.5 points versus the Bills. Their safeties are out, right? So maybe that's tough going up against this Dolphins with Waddle and Tyreek Hill. We just talked about it, how they gashed the Ravens over there. They are at the house. I'm not betting against the Bills unless there's a really good spot or situational spot. I'm not betting against them right now. Early in the season, they're out for blood to smash everybody. This is a matchup that could possibly hurt them. I see points in this game. We know that the Bills are going to score, but the Dolphins, like I said, with those two top-off receivers and the Bills' banged-up secondary, this game should go over. I don't bet a lot of totals, guys. I'm here to break you off with the info. I try to get on my sides, basically who's going to win the game. I'd be looking at the over in this game. If I was betting the total here, it's over or nothing. Side-wise, I don't really have a lean. I'll be honest with you. I'd like to say I lean the Bills, but not enough to bet it. This is a tricky game side-wise, to be honest with you. But I see points here. So if I was taking this game, it would just be looking towards the over. If you're betting aside this game, it's going to be pretty tricky, and it could come right down to the wire, guys. Let's go over here, guys. Let's go over here to the streets of New York here. We got the Bengals looking for a bounce back spot here. I do think their offense looks a lot better today, guys. I'll be honest, and I had added some as well. I added a play on this game as well. So we're on Bengals trifecta, my first ever NFL trifecta spot, guys. I'll be honest, I did take the full game at -4.5, but I still like it at the 6. I see the Bengals winning this game by 2 touchdowns or more. I see them busting out of their offensive slump. What do you have to do? You have to make quick passes to T. Higgins, Boyd, and Jamar Chase, guys. Like he won't have a ton of Burrow doesn't have a ton of time to throw in the pocket. You got to get those screen passes. They definitely have to run the ball better versus this Jets defense as well. That'll open up the play action fake, and it'll open up those little screen passes to the receivers as well, guys. So I see the Bengals, Joe Burrow, getting the ball out quick. Man, I took this shit trifecta spot a few different ways. So like I say, official plays, Bengals first quarter -0.5, first half -3, full game. Like I said, I'll go official -6, guys, but we did take 4.5 early this week. It shouldn't matter. Either they're going to win by a touchdown or more, or they're going to lose outright, simply put. But I like the Bengals here to bounce back in a huge way. Obviously, they're 0-2. Jets coming off a huge win as well, possible letdown spot. Give me a chance to bet against Joe Flacco. What are we doing here? I think the Bengals defense comes to play as well. Like I said, the other official pick on this game was Bengals first half team total over 12.5, guys. It's up to 13 now, juiced at -120. I still like them to have 14 points at least by halftime here. To be perfectly honest with you guys, I like Bengals first quarter team total over 3.5, and also they're scoring a touchdown on their first drive. And I also see them covering having the team total over for the full game as well, 26.5, guys. So personally, I bet those. So I'm saying, if you want to take them, in theory, that's a damn double trifecta spot on this fucking game, man. I need these Bengals. I need them, man. I'm trying to go back to the casino, lay some more wood down on this NBA game, man. So I need these Bengals to cash this trifecta spot. I need them. And like I say, I like that too. I like that Jamar Chase, 2 touchdowns plus 225. I actually like the same thing for Devontae Adams as well. I like Devontae Adams to get 2 touchdowns today as well, but we'll get there. The streets of New Jersey, they play at the Swamp. Fuck that. We ain't going to the streets anyway. We're going to the streets of Baltimore. Now, how about that? No, I'm messing with y'all. Yeah, chicken and wild. Hey, I appreciate y'all in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, Garrett Wilson, I'm not so sure today. He had a coming out party last week. Now teams are gonna know to look for him. So I'm not so sure on that over receiving yards. I don't like anything for the Jets today. I think these motherfuckers get smacked by 21 points. Let's see what happens. But I need the Jets to get smacked today. Let's take these motherfuckers to Smack City. So not too much time on this game, guys. Sorry, but Bengals trifecta spot, first quarter, first half, full game for me. We hopped on the 4.5 early in the week. Basically, all three of them better numbers, but I still like them. I see a smash spot from the get-go for the Bengals. 14-0 after the first quarter, man. Let's fucking go. Let's go, man. So, like I say, personally, I took Bengals first quarter team total over 3.5 as well, and the full game team total over 26.5. We already on official with the first half team total over 12.5. So 4 official plays in that game, 6 bets in all, guys. Let's go 6-0 one time for the one time on that particular game. I need it, my guys. I see a smash spot there. Now let's go over here to the streets of Carolina here. We got the Panthers getting 2 points from the Saints. Tough game for me, guys. I lean the Panthers here. Oh, you want to back the 0-2 teams coming home. In theory, the Saints are the better team, but Winston is probably not the better quarterback in this game, guys. And he's banged up, not 100%. He likes to force throws down the field, force him into coverage, right? I'm not a big fan of Winston. I don't even like when a guy talks, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like listen to Winston talk, man. Guys, I don't know about him, but regardless, they're laying 2 points on the road. Kamara is likely going to play in this game. They have 3 really good receivers over there. Thomas, they got Thomas, they got Olave. It's one more that I'm forgetting, but they got some receivers. Just can Winston get them the ball? Panthers, not really good team. They have some talent over there. I'm not a big fan of the coach whatsoever. Mayfield, you never know what you're going to get from him as well, but I wouldn't be surprised if Panthers win this game, guys. I'd lean Panthers plus the 2. Not enough for me to take it. Definitely not enough for me to go official, but the spot does say take the Panthers here, guys. In theory, line definitely come down from 3 to 2 as well. So money's on the Panthers here, guys. I'd lean that way. It's a tough game for Jarvis Landry. I appreciate y'all for helping me out, man. Y'all know I'm not a football expert, guys. I'll be honest with you. I always like to tell y'all I'm not a football expert, so you don't necessarily have to just blindly tell me, right? I'm not. We have started out 7-0 in NFL, but I'm not an expert. I'll be perfectly honest with you. My guy, Molecular Ninja, with the $20 chat, the $20 dono. I appreciate that every single time, man. I appreciate it. Jameis Winston's definitely playing hurt, my guys. He's definitely playing hurt. Let's see what else they like. And Panthers got top rank pass defense. Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, it's Panthers or nothing for me. It's Panthers or nothing for me. It's pretty simple with that one. Let's go over here to the streets of Minnesota here. We got the Vikings, land 6 versus the Lions. I think the spreads are basically a toss-up. The Lions, what do? They lose games, but they cover spreads. So I could see them keeping this one within 3 or 4. In theory, Vikings off a huge bounce back off that terrible game versus Philly on the Monday night game. So Lions, in theory, do have an extra day of preparation. They're coming off a big win. Vikings coming off a terrible loss. Usually, I'd like to be on the team that's coming off the terrible loss here, but I don't know, man. The Vikings, we're not sure. It went from looking really good in week 1 to really bad in week 2. I'll watch this game and try to learn. I see points, guys. Lions, they're going to put up points. They're also going to give up points. Vikings looking to bounce back on offense. I'd be looking at the over in this game. I see points here. I didn't bet it. I don't really bet a lot of totals, but over would be my play in that game. Let's go over here to the streets of Indianapolis here. We got the Colts getting 5 points versus the Chiefs. Chiefs are going to be the most public bet of the day. This is one where I don't see hidden, to be honest with you. It's tough. The Colts have looked trash. Situationally, this is a Colts spot. I see them win this game. I'm not going official with the +5 or the money line, but heavy lean to the Colts in this one, guys. They do get their receiver back in Pittman. I believe I'm seeing conflicting reports that Leonard was out, then he may be in. Guys, do you know if Leonard is in, the quarterback of the defense for the Colts there, guys? They like in Colts plus money line plus 220. Colts have only scored 3 points in the first half. Colts probably still in coin. I'm all over the Colts. They saying I think the Colts are in a good situational spot. Chiefs coming off a big game. They have a big game on deck as well. This is somewhat of a trap spot for the Chiefs here. I know it looks good. I know it looks easy to take them. This is one where I do think the public will lose on. I actually see the Chiefs really losing this game outright. So heavy lean for the Colts for me, +5 and on the money line. I think the Colts come to play here like this is a kitchen sink type of game. It's not a spot that I bet against. It's either I take the Colts or I stay off the game. We know that they're going to be giving it their all to avoid an 0-3 start, guys. So just showing you the mindset of me and of the players, guys. Once you start to understand the psychological of the players, you can really start to get on some of these spots. Talking about avoiding 0-3, see what I'm saying? We got the Raiders and the Titans here. We're going to the streets of Nashville. Nashville hot chicken sandwich? No, man, but you got the Raiders laying 2 on the road here. A lot of people coming in on Titans this morning, guys. I'll be honest with you. I'm seeing sharps. A lot of people that I respect, they're on the Titans. I don't fucking care. I don't care. I'm super low on this team this year, guys. Official play, I'm taking the Raiders -2 here. I know they're going they're traveling east. They get there a few days early, so it's not like basketball where they're playing every single day. These players get time to get acclimated to the time shift. I like the Raiders here. I like Devontae Adams. I don't play props, and I didn't bet this one, but Devontae Adams is getting 2 touchdowns today. I bet that for him to get 2 touchdowns, I see him like Card going to Adams basically damn near whole game. Maybe Waller a few times, but this is the Devontae Adams game. Titans defense is Swiss cheese, if you ask me. Their offensive line is Swiss cheese. Derrick Henry somewhat lost a step, but remember, guys, offensive lines make the running backs. You see what I'm saying? That's why they say the running backs are interchangeable and they don't necessarily get paid a ton of money because the offensive line is what makes the backs. All these guys know how to run the football. Can the offensive line create separation? I don't think so. The Raiders got 2 really good pass rush edge rushers. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I like the Raiders in this game. I think the Titans are in for a huge incline this year, and we see it, right? I don't see a bounce back from them coming off that horrible game versus the Bills. I like the Raiders in this one, even though their coaching is a little skeptical. I made a small play on the Raiders -2, my guys. Anybody in the chat, what y'all liking it? Y'all watch Devontae Adams 2 touchdowns is +225. What are we doing here? That shit's cashing, my guys. Raiders get Jacobs back. Yeah, I saw that, my guys. I saw it. I don't know. Henry is not going crazy. I did not see Henry going crazy. I appreciate you for the $20 tip, my guy. I appreciate that. I did not see. The Titans are banged up, my guy. The Titans are banged up. I like the Raiders there. Yeah, I wouldn't talk you off Raiders first half either, Molecular Ninja. I wouldn't talk. I think they're winning this game going away. I think we're going to see just how bad the Titans are this week. All right, 5 more minutes here. Rapid fire. Eagles versus Redskins. I don't have much. I know they're called the Commanders. I'm calling them the Redskins. Don't have much on this game, guys. Eagles are the better team. Better team doesn't always win. This is a divisional game as well. Eagle look ahead line was Eagles -3. Now it's been hit up to 6.5. So you've lost a whole field goal of value here. Tough one. I'm not looking to bet Wentz. He could look well today, though. This is his first time facing the Eagles since he was over there in Philadelphia. So I could see Wentz having a good game today, but I can't bet on it. It's a tough game. I can't even say I lean the Redskins there. It's a tough game. Let's go over here to the streets of Chicago. You got Justin Fields and the boys laying 3 points. I'm gonna go a little bit NBA on you guys. There's 2 shit bowls today: Texans and Bears, and then the Seahawks and Falcons. One of the teams will likely tank. Like you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because this NFL, we talk about tanking, but we know that these teams are in rebuild mode. We know that the Bears don't want to pay anybody. You know what I'm saying? Roquan Smith, we know that he may be out in this game, the quarterback of the defense. You may want to check on that if you're taking the Bears. I actually think, you know what? It's kind of crazy. I think the Bears might not lose the game on purpose, but if you're tanking and you want to get the best draft pick, and we know they got a new GM over there, they're literally on the full-on rebuild. Lovie Smith revenge game as well. Going back to Chicago, I lean Texans here. I lean the Texans. I think the Texans gonna win this game. That's just what it's nothing official, and I didn't even bet it, but I do lean the Texans +3. I like the Lovie Smith angle. I do think that the Bears may not want to win this game for obvious reasons, but I like the Texans here +3. A lot of people liking the Bears. I'm not taking the Bears as a favorite all season. It's simple. Maybe as an underdog or something, but pass. No, it's not betting that game, man. My guy Chris in the chat, Chris B. Cap and Wentz, 2 touchdowns +124. That's a good look there versus old team, man. He said, I got the Texans money line every parlay. I lean the Texans there, guys. I'm not laying points with the Bears. It's really simple with me. And with the Lovie Smith, this possibly could be like a championship type of game for him, a Super Bowl type of game. Lovie Smith angle. I don't think anybody's looking at that. Chargers versus Jaguars. Not much. Herbert, he's probably not going to play with the rib cartilage. This line's come down from 9, then to 7, then down to 3. I actually think the Chargers could still win this game and cover with their backup, Chase Daniel, and the defense, right? Mack, Derwin James. I know J.C. Jackson is out, but this defense is loaded, guys. Jacksonville, this one you may want to worry about the travel. They're going from Florida all the way over here to L.A. See what I'm saying? That's a big difference, but I know they get used to it, but simply put, I think the Chargers can win that game with their defense, my guys. And if Herbert doesn't play, it'll probably go under, but I still lean Chargers. Definitely be a contrarian favorite pick, my guys. Let's go over here to the streets of Tampa Bay here. We got the Bucs laying 1.5. Tough game. I lean Packers. His Packers are none for me. Bucs have a really good defense. Packers not really enthused by their receiving core, if you ask me. It's a tough game, guys. I know it is a revenge spot for the Packers. They lost the last couple years versus Tampa Bay, but just seems like maybe Rodgers doesn't play well in the heat over there in Tampa Bay. It's a tough one for me. I lean Packers, but didn't bet it. If it was Packers at home, I'd be all over them. It's a tough one. It's a tough game for me. I'm staying off. Falcons versus the Seahawks, guys. The Falcons may be worth the play here. We're going to see what happens with this Bengals game. The Falcons may be worth the play. The Sharps are all over it. Going to NBA again. Do the Seahawks tank this game? do they tank this game? The Falcons seem like they want to play a little bit more. They actually trying to win games. Seahawks, they had their Super Bowl. They may not want to win another game this season, guys. It wouldn't surprise me. I could see it sounds crazy, guys, but I could see the Seahawks in theory, like they're the top guys not wanting to win this game. Like the winnable game, especially versus one of the other bottom 4 teams. Texans, Bears, Falcons, Seahawks are 4 of the worst teams in the league, right? So they're going to be fighting to which one's going to be the worst. We see it happen in the NBA all the time. All right, I'm getting too far off track, but I lean Falcons. I like the Falcons in that one. I don't think so. Yeah, Atlanta or nothing. It's simple in that one. I like the Falcons in that one. Yeah, I dig that. Weezy B say faith at public chalk, Jay. Yep, that's a good point. Not today. 2 public sides it's 3 public sides that's winning today. I don't give a damn. I've heard the bookmakers say that they don't mind the public winning in the early months of the NFL because they're going to give it back later in the NFL. 3 public plays just going to cash today. Raiders, Ravens, and the Bengals. Let's fucking go. Let's go, my guys. But yeah, y'all pay attention to the chat as well. They popping off. They popping off in the chat, man. They popping off in the chat. Yeah, London. Yeah, that's facts right there. Yeah, heavy lean to the Falcons in that one. Rams versus Cardinals, tough game. In theory, the Cardinals are trash at home, right? They're coming off a big win, but they did lose to the Rams last year's playoffs. Got kicked out of the playoffs to the Rams. Got smacked as well. The Rams aren't last year's Rams, guys. So even though McVay has basically owned Kingsbury in this matchup, the Rams are not Rams of last year. Their offense isn't as potent as well. That's just my opinion. And I was a big fan of the Rams last year as well. The offense isn't as potent. The defense is still there, but it's not as potent as well either. So I wouldn't be surprised to see the Cardinals get some revenge here, get some playoff revenge. And last thing, when it's playoff revenge, I take it or I stay off the game, guys. So it's Cardinals or nothing, stayed off the game. Sunday night, Niners, Broncos. I don't like it. I lean Niners, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Broncos did get the job done, guys. The 49ers may be a little bit, not necessarily one-dimensional, but when they had Lance, this is just how I'm looking at the game, you had to prepare for him possibly running or throwing the football, or you could just make him throw the football. Now against Garoppolo, now it's the opposite. He's not going to be running much at all, but he's a good passer, right? So now maybe the Broncos defense, now all they have to do prepare us up against the pass. It's a little bit easier than when you're worried about the dual threat. So, and the Broncos at the house as well. Sunday night, home dog. All the public's on the Niners. That's what I don't like, guys. You know what? I may not play many Sunday night games all year just for the simple fact that everybody's chasing. It's an all or nothing type of game. Everybody's chasing on it. Even if they won today, they're gonna put more money on the Sunday night game. I lean Niners, but everybody is on the Niners here. Sunday night game wouldn't surprise me either way, guys. So I'm staying off. Talk about some shirts real quick. Smack City shirts, us against the bookies. Let's get some fucking cash shirts, man. DM me right now or just hit the website, jmoneyismoney.com. Let's get to some free NFL picks, man. Let me see what y'all popping off in the chat, man. What y'all popping off? Yeah, 49ers, they saying best defense in the NFL. I still lean that way. My guy. Yeah, let's go, bro. Let's go, man. I'm on them Bengals. I need that shit. Star Child says he likes the Broncos. Yeah, Debo Samuel. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough. I'd be surprised if Broncos did win, but it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. Rams smashing the Cardinals. Yeah, Rams not losing. Let's see what happened. They say running on the field after they win. Rams is the play. Drake Longo. Yeah, Bengals type of day. Nah, facts. That's facts. What's up, Ray Sharp Picks? Let me get out of here, man, because I ain't trying to waste too much time. Let me get up out of here. Let's get up out of here. Yeah, free official picks, man. Free NFL picks. I'll tell you what I'm on, guys. I need first ever trifecta spot, man. We rocking with the Bengals. First quarter, -0.5. First half, -3. Full game, I'll go official with -6. We hopped on 4.5 earlier in the week on Monday. I'll go official with Bengals -6. I need them to win this game by 2 touchdowns going away. This is somewhat a get-right game. It's a circle the wagon spot for the Bengals, if you ask me. This is just what the doctor ordered up as well versus the Jets. So give me the Bengals in this one, trifecta spot. Also, official play. First half, team total over 12.5. It's up to 13 now. Still like it. Obviously, they need to get the 2 touchdowns. So first half over, team total 12.5/13. We need Bengals to have 14 points at the half. So that's 4 plays, 1 game. Add 2 personal plays as well. Bengals First quarter, team total over 3.5. I bet that one as well. And Bengals full game team total over 26.5. Those are personal plays I'm sharing with you guys for officials. Trifecta spots, really 2 trifecta spots, man. Let's fucking go. And then I like the Ravens -2.5, smaller play, but I'm on the Ravens to smack up those Patriots. And the Raiders as well, -2 versus the Titans, my guys. All Raiders and the Ravens coming off two games where they should have won, got complacent. Now I see them coming in pissed off on the road. It's basically, you saw what happened with the Browns. They came in pissed off. I think the Ravens and the Raiders get some revenge. They were insulted by their own quality. It's time to bounce back versus 2 lesser opponents as well. Bengals, same thing with them. They were insulted by their own quality, going against a much not necessarily tougher defense than the Steelers and the Cowboys today. So I'm not going to say easier, but it's not the Steelers or the Cowboys defense, my guys. Let's fucking go, man. Let's cash these picks. Let's go, man. So leans. I lean Texans, lean Colts, lean Panthers, lean the Falcons, my guys. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe, share the show as well. It's us against the bookies. Let's take these motherfuckers to Smack City. Let's get hyped, man. It's NFL Sunday. Let's go, bro. Let's get this fucking money. We out. Let's get this cash, my guys. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I appreciate your time even more, man. We out.